Welcome back. We're going to start seated. Our feet are flat. There's just about a fistful of space between our knees and toes. And the arms are reaching out in front of you. So you want to start kind of tall through the spine here and slowly roll down, one vertebrae at a time. Now, if you need to, grab a hold behind the thighs, and that can kind of help assist you as you lower down. Reach those arms overhead. Reaching them toward the sky, breathe in, exhale, peel the spine up one vertebrae at a time. Come all the way back up. We're gonna lift the arms to the ears this time, stay tall, check those shoulders, and roll back down. Breathe it out. And repeat that. Breathe in, exhale it out. Arms to the ears, and lower it back down. We'll do two more like this. Remember that as you're going, you can always kind of try to root yourself if you need more assistance than just that. If you have like something you could tuck your toe under to anchor, the edge of the couch, you could do that as well. As you kind of build up that strength. The important thing is not to throw yourself there, right? We want to go as slowly as possible so we're building that core strength. Lovely. Now this time we're going to add a little bit to it, mix it up a bit. We're going to lift that leg to our tabletop. Inhale and exhale. Reach the arms by the ears and slowly lower it down. Good. Switch legs. Inhale and exhale. Arms by the ears and return back down. Lovely. Now you can keep alternating those legs here, or you can work with both legs in your tabletop. Inhale and exhale. Arms to the ears and lower back down. And we'll repeat that. Full breath in, full exhale out. Reaching it up and lowering it down. Nice. Continue to do it with those feet alternating or both legs up, or you can try doing a full stretch of the leg here. And as we go, we do the same thing through the upper body. We're breathing in. Now as you exhale, as the head is lifting up, so too are the legs. You're coming to that full teaser. You're going to reach your arms to the ears and then slowly lower everything back down. Not easy for me to do and say. So breathe in, exhale, rise, good. Inhale to the ears, breathe in, exhale. And repeating that. We'll go for one more. All right, you should feel some good warmth through the abs here. We're going to focus on our hamstrings for a moment. So back to the feet being flat on the mat. Make sure that the heels aren't too far away from your bum. And lower back down. Your hands are just beside the body. Your head is totally rested. Breathe it in. We're going to peel from the pubic bone up one vertebrae at a time to the bridge. Now for me, I feel like my heels might be kind of far away, so I'm going to pull them closer. And the other thing I'm going to do is think of shifting that weight forward toward the knees and shins. I don't know if you can see that, but it's a slight shift there. We're going to keep that. Here, we'll lower down halfway, feel the release into the hip, and then press back up. Breathe it in, breathe it out. Think of the rib cage as softening a little bit here, so you're not popping that forward. Inhale and exhale. Engage the core with your breath. I'm at about 5. We're going to do 5 more. And 4, and 3, 2, and 1. Hold that, then carefully lower it back down. Now if you have any low back tension, now is a good time to just kind of stretch into that low back. Gently rock it side to side. We're going to do some alternating leg stuff for this next one. So if it does bother your back or hips to alternate your leg, then you're going to do what we've just done with the small pulses and the lifting and lowering. So you've got 2 options here. We'll lift the hips up here, Check that shift, really shift it forward so that you're out of the neck and shoulders as much as possible. Then we're gonna lift one leg up, flex that foot, lower it to the height of the knee point, and lift. Now, as you're doing this, you wanna be careful that you're not dropping that hip down. Keep pressing up through your stabilizing leg to keep the hips even. We'll do about 5 here. Then we're gonna return that leg. Same thing other side. We lower down, flex, lift, point. Breathe it in, breathe it out. 3 more. 2 more. And this is your last one. Both feet coming back down. We lower the spine all the way down. If you need to, go ahead and stretch into those hamstrings a little bit. If you don't, well, you get to stretch with me anyway, so might as well. Bring your hands behind your head if you need some neck support for this next one. Otherwise, you can reach your hands to the knees, shin area. So we're gonna try to go through this without stopping. We extend one leg at a time out. Notice the breath. You wanna exhale, quick inhale, exhale. Think like a staccato type breath. Now remember, if the neck bugs, hands to the back of the head, or you can lower the head down as you go. Keep your back in that imprinted position. We're gonna add to this, rotate. Breath remains the same. Legs remain the same. We try to pull the elbow to the floor and rotate that spine. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Stay lifted if you can. Tuck both of those knees and keep that head up if you can. Support the head if you need to. Reach out, circle it around, tuck it and try to lift a little bit more. Breathe it out. Those arms go overhead, circle it around. If you want to work one side, one arm, you can do that. Giving your neck a little bit of support as you go. Or if you need to, remember, you can do everything with the head down. We should be around 10, around here. And then we're gonna roll ourselves all the way back up. Good, so we should be feeling good and strong in the abs. We'll come to some planking. We're gonna start with the side plank. So when you come to your side plank, remember that you're gonna put your shoulder over your forearm here, not like dropping it there and not super far away, because we're trying to find the best support. You can do one knee down and lift and lower that way, or you can do both legs straight and lift and lower that way. It's totally up to you. Feel free to do a little of both. We're going for 10 here. Your hand can stay down on the floor. Lift, 10, 9. If you want more challenge, arm to the sky, 8, 7, 6, fill the core, 5, breathe it out, 4, 3, 2, we're gonna hold here, stay here, breathe it in, for 10, 9, 8, 7, neck bothers you, hold it, 5, 4, 3, 2, and lower. Switch to the other side. Okay, so again, shoulder over the forearm, choose the position of your legs, and here we go. We lift 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, keep lifting, 3, 2, and 1, and we lower it down. Nice. Turn to face toward me. When you're in this position, you can have the knees bent if that feels comfortable. My hair is like starting to get floppy. Oh well. Or you can extend those legs out. Our goal here, I'm going to turn to the side just so you can see, is that that we're really tall in the spine, that we don't round into the back. Now I have a super tight low back, so when I come to this position, I automatically start to kind of round there. So I bend my knees a little bit to stay tall. You can do that, or you can cross your legs. Find the position that works for you. We're going to reach our arms out wide. Rotate to one corner. Reach those fingers toward the toes, the head toward the knees. Stretch it out. Breathe into it. Roll up through the spine and rotate other side. Rotate. We release down. We breathe that in. Exhale, roll back up and come back forward. Now, as you're doing this, your forward arm is reaching to the opposite pinky, right? Now, your back arm is going to turn under as you go. So you rotate, turn that arm under, release that down, stretch it out, roll it up, and try that again. So you're nice and tall. We stay tall. We rotate that back arm under, reach those pinkies to the pinkies, and roll all the way back up. Now this time we're going to do a little bit different. Bend your elbow, so that bend right there, we're going to do a small little pulse. Pulse, pulse, and then stretch it out straight. So you're rotating, draw back, 3, 2, 1, and lengthen, 3, 2, 1, and lengthen. Awesome. And stretch one more time. And stretch. Is this the last one? I believe it is. Good. And then lower the arms down. You can keep those feet there in front of you and just release that spine over and stretch it out. Just hang here for a second. Breathe into it and roll it all the way up. Okay, see you next time.